Wepa! Yo, 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 welcome back, welcome back, welcome back. Welcome back to my latest edition of Wanda Bomb Cooking. Special edition today. I had something else in mind that I was going to do today, but I'm starting to get requests, which is like an awesome thing. And I know some of the people that are watching my videos, they really want to learn authentic Puerto Rican Latin foods, and they want to know the basics. And I'm like, that's like an awesome thing. So, because I want my videos to be instructive. I want to show people not only kitchen techniques, but I want to share my culture with everyone. So I got people asking me to make basic things. So today, I got my third request for this dish just this morning. My son Joel, Peace Joe, up in Pennsylvania, said, "Hey Pops, man, my friends who watch your video are asking, can you make arroz con habichuelas?" And I'm like, "For real?" And he goes, "Yeah, they want to learn how to make rice and beans." So here we go, basic rice and beans. So the way I'm gonna make it, there's different variations that you can do it. I'm gonna go like real basic, and I'll kind of go over like the extra and the optional things. So first thing that you want to do is I got my pot of water on. I'm using smaller pots. So as I talk through how to make the stuff, you could increase it. So just remember, if you can increase one thing, you have to increase the other. So let's talk about, like, water's not boiling yet. So let's start off with the beans. So I'm gonna put my pot on. Okay, put that to the side. Okay, any kind of bean that you want. So I'm gonna do beans de lata, means canned beans. There's different brands. Here I got Iberia's red kidney beans. At some point in the future, I'll do fresh beans because it's a little bit more to it. So today I'm just gonna do basic beans. Now you could do red kidney beans, pink beans, Calabasa beans, but not pork and beans. No pork and beans. So first thing you want to do is you put, I got my thing on. I'm gonna get a little bit of olive oil. Boom, boom, boom. Little olive oil in the pan. Then I want to add some sofrito. The other questions that people are commenting on is they want to know is what are the measurements. In Latin cooking, we just throw stuff in the pot. So I'm gonna do my best. So sofrito, figure about 1/4 of a cup. Okay, 1/4 of a cup of sofrito. And again, I make my own sofrito. You could get it in the store, in the ethnic aisles, international aisles, Puerto Rican aisles, Latin aisles, whatever your supermarket calls it. It comes in a jar. It says sofrito on it. It's red. It's because they add a seasoning to it. It's okay. Or in the frozen food aisle, they actually sell it frozen. So, it looks like my water's starting to boil. All right, cool. So, got my sofrito in. Next thing I want to do is I want to add my beans. Usually I will let my sofrito saute a little bit, but it doesn't really matter too much. Got my beans in there. I got my tomato sauce, 1 can of tomato sauce. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. Gonna add some adobo. Adobo, baby. There it is. Boom, boom, boom. Dropping them little bombs in there. Boom, 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 boom. Because this is the bomb, you know. Okay, put some adobo in there. Next thing I want to put in is my Sazon. Sazon con achote. Okay, put that to the side. Capers and olives, baby. And again, I buy pitted so nobody breaks a tooth, especially at our age, because I ain't got dental. About 2 or 3 tablespoons. Again, this is something that you is up to you, whatever your taste is. So, as I put the ingredients on, I'll move it to the side. Then what we want to do is we want to stir it. Actually, I could use this. We want to stir it a little bit. All right, I'm gonna get back to my beans in a minute. My water's boiling. Now, how do we make white rice? That was another question people had asked. How do you make white rice? There's different types of rice. I would cook with two, long grain or jasmine. When you cook with jasmine rice, it's 1 cup of rice per 1.5 cups of water. So if you're making 2 cups of rice, that's 2 cups of rice, and that's 3 cups of water. Simple. When you're doing long grain rice, the general rule is 2 to 1. 1 cup of rice to 2 cups of water. So since I'm making a little pot, I'm just using 1 cup of rice. Now, if I was making more, then for 2 cups of rice, it would be 4 cups of water. 3 cups of rice, do the math, 6 cups of water. And y'all thought algebra, when you were in school, that algebra, you'll never use it. Well, right here on the Bomb Cooking channel, I just taught you some algebra. So 2 to 1. And again, I've washed my rice. I always wash my rice out to get whatever film is on there. And that's good. Just gonna grab another spoon. So, also, I add some salt. I usually add it before. Un poquito de olive oil. Un poquito. Stir that up real good. Now, with the rice, you just want it to it'll start to boil. When the water evaporates, then you would lower it and then cover it and then let it simmer. And I'm gonna show you that in a little while. So I got my beans working over here. Now these are all optional things from further on. So I always put potatoes in my beans. Boom. So matter of fact, since I'm putting potatoes, I'm gonna add a little bit of water. And the reason why I do that, because the potatoes will soak up some of the liquid. Okay, now, I put potatoes, that's optional. If you stop right there, you're good to go. But I'm gonna put a little bit of the bomb in there. So I'm gonna put some calabasa in there. Calabasa is from the pumpkin family. It has this nice, awesome, sweet taste to it. Now, stir that up real nice. Now, here's the thing with your beans. Excuse me. Here's the thing with your beans. You could put calabasa in there. You could put yuca in there. You can put platano. You take a green platano, peel it, cut it into like little chunks, put it in there. You could spice it up, stir it up any way you want. So I put potatoes and calabaza in there. I love calabaza. You could buy calabaza in your supermarket. It'll be in the produce section. They usually look about like this. I had bought a big one, and what I did was I cut it up and I cut it into chunks, and then I put them in Ziploc bags and I freeze them. And then anytime I want it, boom, I just take it out of the freezer and I just add it. So these are your beans. They're on, you're just gonna let it cook. Just cover it up and let the pot do all the work. So, the water's starting to boil, so we're gonna let that boil, and I'll be back in a couple of minutes to show you what it actually looks like. Here's your rice, and you can just notice that it's boiling and it's starting to evaporate. And again, once it gets down to a level where I don't see any water up on top, then you would cover it, lower the temperature, and let it simmer. And this is what the beans look like before, and then wait till you see the after. Oh, it's gonna be the bomb. Okay, as you can see, the water is pretty much evaporated from the top. You can see a couple of bubbles in the rice. That means it's time to cover and then lower the temp. And I would lower it to like low, medium, and just let the rice simmer. Okay, we're just about done. This is the cooked rice. Perfect. This is our cooked beans. Ah, perfecto. It's the bomb, baby. All right, I'm back. The rice is ready. The beans are the bomb. So we're getting ready for our taste test. So again, remember with the rice, it is, let me get my handle here. With the rice, if it's jasmine rice, it's 1 cup of rice to every 1 1/2 cup of water. Long grain rice, it's 1 cup of rice for every 2 cups of water. And brown rice, I don't really care because I don't like brown rice. Okay, boom, 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 right there. Take the lid off. Oh man, that smells so good. I love it when I take the lid off the pot and the smell just hits me. Oh my goodness gracious. Take a little bit of calabasa. Oh yeah, baby. All right, it's time for the Juan the Bomb taste test. Oh man. And the potato, perfect, mandito. Now, wondering how long does all this cook? The rice, you have to eyeball it. Once the water goes down, cover it, simmer it, maybe about 15-20 minutes. Check it. Take a fork, taste a little bit on the top. If it's right, you're good to go. With the beans, with canned beans, they cook pretty quickly. What I usually do is I wait for my potatoes to get perfectly soft. Not mushy, but soft. And then it's good to go. Beans in a bag is a little bit different. So I'm gonna give some shout outs, all right? I wanna shout out to Shawn in Chicago. I made this brother for you. My son Joel said, hey Pops, my boy Shawn in Chicago wants to know how to make Puerto Rican rice and beans. So Shawn, this is for you, Shawn in Chicago. Now do me a favor, get your friends to subscribe to my channel, okay? Shout out to Joel, my son Joel, and his beautiful wife Ariel in PA. Congratulations, Ariel, on passing that important test for your job. To my daughter in North Carolina, love you, shout out. Joel, David, my son, his beautiful wife, Nevada, and my granddaughter Harper, love you. Couple more shouts out. Shout out to my pastors in Myrtle Beach, Pastor Shawn, Pastor D, and all my peeps at Rise Community Church. If you're ever in the Myrtle Beach area, look us up, come visit. We have Sunday services. Just go online. With COVID, the times a little bit off. So just look us up at risecc.org. Want to leave you with a word of wisdom, which comes from Proverbs 27:17. And it says, as iron sharpens iron. We need each other. We need to sharpen each other. You can't be alone. You can't be segregated from other people. If you have a gift, you definitely have a gift that God gave you. Use that gift to sharpen somebody else's life. And in return, somebody's life will sharpen yours. God bless you. We'll stay tuned for my next video. Love you. Peace out. And I give away.